And so it continues. Hello, thanks for joining me. I am on the shore, or actually quite high up from where the shore normally is, of the small kettle lake here. I was hoping to get closer to the beach area, but the beach is submerged right now, and the water is actually in the edge of the timber. Anyway, this kettle lake is about a mile and a half, mile and a quarter maybe, off of the Ice Age Trail. There is no direct trail to it. It is an undeveloped kettle lake. The trail, the Ice Age Trail segment that I'm on is the Lumbercamp segment. And the Lumbercamp segment is in Langlade County Forest. And geologically, this is sitting on basically the terminal moraine area of the Langlade Lobe of the last ice sheet. The trail segment is pretty much forest. It's dense forest. The Lumbercamp segment runs through a former, or alongside of a former logging camp, which would have been the early 1900s. And during that era, almost every tree was taken down from this part of the state and used to build Chicago and Milwaukee and cities elsewhere. Not sure when the logging camp was ultimately abandoned, but you can see where it was. So take a look at the hike, the boulders if you see any. I don't think I took many pictures of those. Most of those are granite, part of the Wolf River granite. See you back in a bit. I'm going to start making some noise since a bear cub was coming up that trail. So I'm sure its mother is not too far away. Let's see where we go. So I am a good quarter of a mile past the section of the trail where the little bear cub was coming up the trail towards me. I appear not to be the only mammal looking for berries. Anyway, I did not catch sight of the mother. I'm sure she saw me. But anyway, no encounter. So Lumbercamp has a typical northern mixed hardwood forest feel. In fact, it is primarily forest. There are a few meadow openings, but for the most part it's dense woods. The logging that's being done, or was done here, has really opened up the canopy a lot brighter. Staghorn sumac. I don't know if you've ever had the sumac lemonade, or sumac aid, I suppose. After they turn red and it hasn't rained for a while, the fuzzy fruits develop an acid. So you just rub them in cold water, strain it, sweeten it, and you got yourself the equivalent of pink lemonade. So the fruit of the sumac, it's not a succulent berry, it's a dry berry with fuzzy hairs that build up acids. Anyway, after 5 miles into this hike, I could go for some sumac aid. Sumac is edible. The berries themselves are used as a flavoring in Middle Eastern cooking. So there you go, sumac. So if you haven't noticed, the segment of the Ice Age Trail runs through single track that's devoted strictly to the Ice Age Trail, some dog sled trails, some ATV trails, and some logging roads. Well, I hiked off the trail into this little kettle lake, but the water is so high that I'm in the brush. Can't really see the wood ducks on the water. Anyway, see if I can find some place to have a bowl of tobacco. Well, there definitely is no break in the brush along the shore. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. On this hike, I'm smoking a VAUEN. It is a Duke. I believe this is a 104, I think. Looks like a 104. And in it I am smoking some Lane Limited Medal of Valor. And Medal of Valor is an English blend, or English style, I suppose. It's a heavy presence of Latakia, a mixture of loose and crosscut Virginias, Burley, hints of Oriental and Perique. I know I've talked about this blend, or I've smoked this blend before. It's a good one. And yes, the Latakia is there. There's a sourness there as well, which may be the Orientals and the Perique working together. And then there's a sweetness from the Virginias behind. Whether or not the Burleys add anything to that, I can't really tell you. To me, it's a balanced smoke. Quite nice. So that was about it for today. I just wanted to give you a shot of the Lumbercamp segment from an earlier video that's on this channel, the kettle bowl segment. This continues to the west of the kettle bowl segment, so if you want to put those two together, that's where it is. That's it. Hope you're doing well. Take care, and perhaps I shall see you again.